being saved.
That's right. There you go. Thank you.
Bits are being streamed across the internet.
People read Discord, load up too much.
Scroll up, Zep, scroll up.
Or what?
Scroll up.
All right. Quiet on the sit, boys and girls.
Nope, Meteoric and White
All
Eye,
right.
I can't beat you.
Yep.
Waiting for Laz to hit play.
What's the glass sheet for?
Laz, you're late.
It's pregnant.
Laz.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your listening and viewing pleasure. How's everybody doing out there today? It is Friday, June 23rd, 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar. And for you guys in there, yes, I'm going to chastise the shit out of you today. When I say quiet on the set, if there's stuff rolling that is playing that you don't hear. So you ruin the intro because you don't hear something and you're talking over the shit so that
Wait.
say quiet.
You know, most of that's done intentionally, right?
Yes, it is. We ignore
It's
Laz
all done
all the time.
intentionally.
To the show that
Maybe
you
if
guys
you don't let us know to
apparently
be
do
quiet,
not know.
then
Okay.
be quiet.
So when I say quiet, quiet. Okay.
And I was whispering that you were late.
You're cutting out.
I'm telling you that you're causing me a lot of fucking work, is what I'm telling you. Okay, I gotta
So
go
when
back
you
and
say
re-edit
quiet,
Yeah,
we
let's
talk
have-
more and disappoint you.
That's right.
So stop doing
You
it.
gotta earn
okay?
that elephant.
Yeah,
Jesus
It's
Christ. Well, good morning to
portable.
everybody then, right?
you really think it's funny. You know? You really do, don't you?
It is funny.
It's not. I'm trying to get a clean cut for the show. You know, we're trying to do something with this, and you know, I don't mind the joking around, but during the intro, come on, man, give me 30 fucking seconds, guys. Seriously.
Wasn't me.
Anyway, welcome to today's show, folks. How's everybody doing? We got all sorts of great shit for you today. There's all sorts of great stuff out there, and lots of events coming up. Starting tonight, right after midnight, top of the day, Saturday, 12 o'clock, Saturday morning. We're going to be rolling into the 48-hour live stream happening right here on NBNN. And thanks to Arius Coilmore for putting this all together. It's going to be one heck of an event. We got all sorts of streamers lined up, all sorts of prizes to give away. And anybody speak to Marquis this morning?
Yes, I have.
Nope.
Okay, let me see. Do you have the list of
I
goodies?
do not have the list yet. He said that we'll be talking about this. He and I will be talking about this later today. Do not have the list yet, but he's in the middle of his stream. His stream even started over 30 minutes late today because apparently, make a long story short, EVE Online's having a sale. His fucking shop is blowing up with shit this morning. He had to wait for somebody else to come in. It's been hectic.
Gotcha,
But he and I are going to talk after his stream.
Alrighty, but anyway, we got all sorts of goodies already lined up. We got the folks over at Shroud Avatar here, of course, have offered up a whole bunch of goodies. We're going to be giving away weapon packs, tabletop moon dials, a couple game keys over the weekend to Shroud Avatar. We got Triton Worlds actually offering up, 15 squirrel gliders inside their game. It's going to be given away
for Arcade.
For Arcade, yes. We got Relics by Rild offering up a crap ton, a dozen prizes, physical prizes, everything from t-shirts to mugs to coins from Relics by Rild. And of course, we're waiting to hear from Marquis Dragon. He's going to be offering a couple things as well. He'll be giving away stuff on his stream during the 48-hour stream. So we'll have a bit more on that area. Well, Arius, while we're right off here on the top, do you have anything for the good folks right off the top we want to get out there so people can get prepared for?
Yes, actually I do. So we're going to start, the show's going to start at 12:01 a.m. New Britannia time. We are going to begin the broadcast in Diamond Fields, right at where the crafting area, and it says the Trevor Project on the ground. The intro will be there. I encourage anyone who wants to attend to come along, to come hang out. I figured it'd be nice also if maybe we can get some people from the board of directors of the Area Fund there itself to talk a little bit and tell us about the foundation of the Area Fund. And then I'm going to go in and let everybody see and tell everybody exactly about the Trevor Project. And then we're going to spend about a first hour really going into all of this and what this is all about, and having a few special announcements, including one that I was just talking about with Jack. We got couple of extra little special things going on, some prizes that, Lace is, I'm going to shoot to this real quick. Lace in Prism is saying that if we reach a certain amount of money raised during this whole event, that there could be some extra things that happen, such as that if we can hit the 250 mark, or for the people willing to give 250, that she's going to do some private tutoring sessions and stuff like that to anyone that donates that kind of money. We've got someone who's going to be shaving their head if we hit certain benchmarks, and this is really going to be an event that hopefully we're going to push us over into all that.
Yeah, I know you also mentioned, and again, special guest, not mentioning names, but a certain streamer is donating a portion of his month streaming to this as well. Lots of people stepping up. And of course, one of the things that I need to mention is that during all of this, anybody making a $25 minimum donation will be entered in for a grand prize. And again, the grand prize is going to consist of at least a game key and a couple other digital goodies. We're looking for add some more, but we'll get that. You'll know that by the time we start streaming later on tonight. As well, that donation gets you a cloak automatically in Shroud of the Avatar. So for the minimum donation to get in on the grand prize raffle, which will be a minimum of a $45 game key and a couple of other goodies thrown in, you get the cloak for the $25 donation. So
we have 9 individual streamers that are taking part in this, and then that's not to mention the special block between on Sunday from 5 p.m. From 5 to 9 in that block. We're going to be having a gathering in game, and Laz, Jack, and others, of course, will be there, plus other special guest stars. That's going to be the time period that we'll have some special prizes to hand out during that block as well on Sunday. That's going to be a really big event, hopefully a gathering in game that everybody can be a part of. More information about that on the stream and on the forums.
There's going to be all sorts of interesting things during that period. Of course, I'm going to hopefully get together with my partner in crime over here and play a little Screw Your Neighbor out there hunting. Have a little fun with that.
We do it a very special way, though.
Yes, we do.
It's a game called Screw Your Neighbor, but it's a very special way of doing it.
Yes.
Oh my.
And we have a lot of fun with it when we go out and do that. And of course, we're going to welcome you all. Come watch and join in throughout the 48 hours here. All right. On that topic, anything else we need before we hit it? We'll hit it on the back out again here today.
I think we're good right now. I just need to make sure I get enough rest, and yet I still get all the other emails and stuff I need to get done out, but I still have to have conversations. It's crazy for me, but guys, it's going to be fine. It'll be great, and you're going to love it.
It's going to be a great weekend again. Streamers coming together for a good cause out there. And of course, we got the gaming company stepping up behind us, helping out to donate goodies to you folks joining in. And again, this is if we can save just one life, if we can get one person to just not take their own life, that means a lot. That's all I can say on that.
Oh yeah, I mean, the more we can save, the better off humanity really is.
Yeah,
and
just having that support line, helping support the support lines that the Trevor Project does is a very big deal in itself. It's
The Trevor Project
program.
The Trevor Project, the crisis telephone number will be up, at least in the beginning during my part of the stream, will be up at all the time on the screen. So if there is someone out there, obviously there's things there for people to donate, but at the same time, if there's LGBT youth that's maybe a Shroud player or you're suffering from depression and you need somebody to talk to, don't worry, that number for the Trevor Project will be on screen during my portion of the stream.
Just make sure that number goes out in that last email so everybody has it available to put up on screen. I was going to say something else there.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. No, you hit what I was going on, but I was going to add something to make sure you get that number out for everybody so they can have it on screen. I was going to say, again, not just Shrouded Avatar. During the weekend, you probably will see other games like Arcage and a hodgepodge of other things out there. So it's not going to be exclusively Shrouded Avatar. So expect to see a couple different things happening throughout the weekend.
Yeah, even one of the streamers that's on the list doesn't even play Arcage, not Arcage. Doesn't play Arcage, nor does he play Shroud the Avatar. Cyber Seraph is not even this kind of he's not an MMO streamer at all, but he's a member of the LGBT community who gives a damn about the Trevor Project, and so he wanted to be in
all that matters.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, you just gotta give a damn, and don't be a dick.
That's right. as Lace said, what is it that they say on WFRB?
Yeah.
Avatar, don't be a dick. It was so funny. She messed that up. It was great.
WRFB.
That's not what she said.
I know.
That's great.
Don't forget WZFG.
Yeah, WZFG.
Yeah, Zero fucks given.
WRFG sister station. That's right. And you can tune in anytime by switching your radio off.
That's right.
Anyway, moving right along. We got some updates for you. Of course, it's that time of the year again, folks. And it's telethon time. One more time.
No, this is the extra special.
It's
not telethon time. It's extra special telethon time.
It's a weekend festival that happens every year. And for those of you folks who are not familiar with it, our very own Richard Garriott, Lord British, is born on the 4th of July. So every 4th of July around here, the weekend celebration goes on.
Selfish bastard.
And on. And I tell you, last year he was in London when he celebrated his birthday, but he actually got up and got on live stream and helped during the birthday bash, even with the time difference. And we had a good time. Last couple of years, we've had a great time with the birthday bash, but it's that time of the year again.
The difference is this year there's going to be a telethon Not on his birthday though, because his birthday is July 4th.
Correct.
And so you know what? But Portalarium has decided that July 6th they're gonna do a telethon between 3 to 9 p.m. Central.
And that's going to be happening on a Thursday.
On a Thursday for
July 4th is on a Tuesday, so it's not going to be a weekend. Well, it'll probably then just turn into a week-long celebration because you know how everybody is about celebrating his birthday around here.
Well, that, and I mean, also they're going to expire a crap ton of items as well.
Now, I saw that, but I didn't see, and I'm going to pull that up here real quick. If my browser will.
Are we get a new birthday cake?
Most likely, as we've had one for the last couple of years. Of course, the very first birthday cake, the brightest object in the damn game. You can light up a town with that damn thing.
Well, I mean, they did kind of fix that bug.
They finally fixed that. I was gonna say,
yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
kind of
you
sort
put
of.
that thing in the middle of a room, man, and it lights it up like you wouldn't believe. But I only saw the small list here. It looks like 6 items that are all that they're expiring.
Well, the teletype's going to be expired. The telescope, which is the one that was done by Scotty, the cobalt radiant energy coil, the energy capacitor, and a couple, the 45
1
piece.
and 3.
1 and 3? It's like 1 and 3? Why 1 and 3? But I mean, those
Two
are
was a freebie.
well, those are also the firework sets that are not the replenishing ones either. So there's a difference between the replenishing firework sets and the non-replenishing firework sets.
Yes. Now that's of course something that I haven't heard anybody refer to, talk about in a while or anything like that. And I guess everybody got that one the first time around. Yeah, they knew which ones were and were not replenishing. And of course, if you was smart, you got the replenishing ones so that you got more fireworks every year. I know I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of fireworks. I got fireworks sitting on accounts that just
Light them off. Light them off, man. That'll
yeah,
take
I've got a ton of fireworks as well.
Well, I've got quite a few of them that also came as rewards during telethons that you just can't get anymore. So I'm holding on to those bad boys. Those are all in storage.
Just for that,
Now,
I think
of course-
after the show today, I'm going to put some up on Shroud Marketplace just for you.
Well, there you go. Break out some of those rares.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like push out a bunch of stuff that, you know what, it's just sitting inside of a chest doing nothing. Because I haven't, I mean, other than the NBN lot, it's like I haven't thrown any decorations on any of my houses other than
Hold on.
greenhouses.
That's right.
You call that decoration?
Yeah,
2 houses, a
just
shed,
just
a
throwing
loud house.
throwing crap out on the ground. Yeah, it's like I
Yeah. At least
it's
I've
like-
got a pavilion with some crafting stuff with all the junk in my yard. I mean, you know.
well, I love the fact that your yard actually has chests lined up all over the across.
I
the side
can't
of the
store
house.
chests in chests, so I'm gonna be one of those. I'm gonna be one of those guys. I'm gonna.
You could have at least built some shelves for your chests and
Yeah,
organize them.
Again, it's one of them silent protests. You know?
Okay, yeah,
Just
yeah.
all over the place. You know, we can't put them inside of each other to store them. You know, they take up too much room in a bank slot. I can't carry them all around, so you have to lay them down. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got plenty of room in my bank, but it's the
Yeah.
point that matters. If I want to have 100 chests, that's 100 bank slots. No, sorry. And I'm not paying 100 gold for 5 more bank slots. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so if you participate in the mini telethon, the 6-hour telethon, don't forget there are several stretch goals, including For 10,000, silver fireworks, 25,000, a flower wand trick, because you have to remember that Lord British is also an amateur magician, and there are all kinds of things that you can get him to do if you ever meet him. At 35k, Lord British helmet with the silver serpent, which is also a light source, a permanent working light source, unlike my cloak right now. Now are the 50,000 brought in, there will be the Lord British throne. It's going to look like the outhouse, except it's going to have a silver serpent on it, and it may have some flowers inside of it. I mean, just because
To make it smell good.
yeah, to make it, yeah, it's a chair with a Lord British symbol on it. I like the outhouse idea better. At 65k,
I do.
yeah, the tuxedo with tails and 2 magic emotes, which are going to be the bird trick, which is pulling. So that should have been the rabbit trick, pull a rabbit out of a top hat, not the bird flying out of a top hat.
Rabbit's not gonna fly.
Or-
Where are you gonna get a rabbit?
The endless cloth trick, where you are pulling. Or is that which way does it go? Is it in or out? 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 I'm confused. Pulling a long string of colored cloth from your mouth, and then
How's the other end?
the final thing that they have
It's a
planned.
Led Zeppelin
at
trick where you
80
pull black corn.
Yeah, so
Yeah. The final one that they have listed is if they're able to raise 80k, they will be doing the Lord British version of the Moon Dial. And that's what they have listed.
Like?
Well, we have no idea because they haven't designed it yet.
No, well, I'm just joking. If you look at the moon dial, that's right there.
Oh, the keep size one that's in the picture?
And then if you just click on it, so the picture enlarges. And then what glyph stands out on that scene right there in front of you just sticks right up front there.
Are you referring to the loving one? Are they going to call that the sword, or what are they going to call that out?
I don't know what. Yeah,
what is that?
I just
Phallic
don't know
symbol
what it
or
looks
what? Phallic symbol. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Our mind's always in the gutter. Always.
Of course.
In the gutter. It doesn't come out of the gutter.
And then, of course, all sorts of prizes being given away during that 6 hour. There's the schedule.
Yep.
Telling you what's going on throughout that short mini telethon. And of course, you want to win those prizes, make sure you're in the Shrouded Avatar Discord.
Never works
That's
for
where
me.
they'll be picking from.
Doesn't work for me.
What's that, Zep?
Doesn't work for me.
What doesn't work for you?
When I go on the stream, I don't win anything.
Well, yeah, they know
lots
you.
of things don't work for you.
I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you actually have to be logged in, not idle. Is the difference.
I gotta be screaming in the channel.
You
Fix
gotta
this
yell at him
crap!
at least
Fix it!
once, so he knows you're alive. Absolutely.
When are you gonna fix this?
Now there was something else there. Give me a second.
Are you referring to the MMORPG? Or, I'm sorry, the massively overpowered article? Or are you referring to what else?
Oh yeah, of course. The Blood River outskirts. Well, we covered that yesterday. Maybe we talked a little about.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Okay. Just want to make sure. Just making sure that we get all that information out to the boys and girls out there. So moving right along.
Or something like that.
Ought to do a little stand-up today, maybe?
Not really. There's
Nah,
nothing really there.
okay.
Just all kinds of stuff. And the real question is, how many days of stand-ups did you want to do? Do you want to do?
I don't know.
Did you want to do
I didn't
Hump
do a
Day?
refresh.
Did you want to do Thursday? Did you want to do possibly today? But today's isn't there. I mean, how many did you want to do? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Just do yesterday's.
Okay, just Thirsty Thursday.
Just Thirsty Thursday. Yes. Because I'm just taking a quick glimpse there, and they
Okay.
pretty much mirror each other.
Yeah, pretty
Unless there's
similar.
something ground
Nah.
shaking in Wednesdays
I did-
that I missed, which I don't think
I didn't
so.
really see a lot. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder
Cult of Bob.
working on ye old Viking Inn feedback integration and new rewards. Yay!
Rewards. Lots of rewards.
And then Damon working on the Isle of Storms visual effects
And Waldrop.
and the Confluence visual effects.
Confluence.
Because we have this coming together of items, and where they come together, that is what we call the confluence.
Oh. Very interesting.
It's all about coming together.
Coming together.
Together, yes. Right in the
Like
middle.
simultaneously.
Absolutely. Because once you reach that confluence, it's all about. Yes.
It's confluential.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Then Kevin.
Kevin Wells.
He's working on the art review and bugs
Bug.
and a boring ass.
Boring ass.
And then Gix Vargach, the almighty Matt. He's reviewing art and bugs.
Bug.
And he's playing with the sheep and making it dance.
Yeah. Making it dance.
Then Reed working on the Blood Bay and mailboxes and bugs.
Bug.
And maybe
And let them
eat cake.
cake.
Pie? Pie? Let them eat pie?
No pie for the pie hole.
Oh, okay. Scotty.
Scotty Jones.
He's trying to be an Egyptologist by finding the sarcophagus of the Avatar. And updating Etzer. I believe that a certain person told him that there were some problems in Etzer and he needed to go out and fix it.
Yeeks.
You know who the mayor of Etzer is?
I do not.
I don't know either. But I'm sure he'll give us a message.
Now, town mayors. I like that idea. We'll talk about that after this.
You don't know what the Mad Hatter's in-game persona is?
No.
Oh. I believe it's the mayor of Exeter.
Oh, okay. Again,
Yeah.
storyline 0. Me. Yeah.
Oh,
That's not a storyline.
no
that's
story.
that's a player-created honorific.
Even more so.
The guy that knows everybody doesn't know that. And then
Like
Mad
I
Hatter's,
say,
Mad
I'll
Hatter's
be the
going to
first
message
one to
me
say
and
for-
say,
as-
no, that's
Hey,
not
no
me.
fun.
As much as we know,
We don't know
there's
shit.
a lot I don't know. I don't know Jack. Well, I know Jack, but
We don't
I
know Jack. No, we don't know Jack.
But I know Jack.
No Jack. We know nothing. That's why we interpret the news, so you don't have
That's
to.
right. I know nothing.
Hmm. Then after that, let's see. Over in design, Beezus.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Beezus is working on offline data. And Seawolf
Seawolf.
About the online data.
working on the map review. And Yannaford and elevator updates.
I hope they update.
Well,
That's Jennifer. Is it Spanish? Is it?
Yannaford.
Yennefer. Interpret. Hush.
Yannaford. Hey, the real question is,
Sultan.
when are we going to get the escalator in game, and what are we going to do when it breaks?
You saw that video.
Who hasn't seen that video? It's a
I was
broken
gonna make a
escalator.
joke, but never mind.
Yeah.
Listen.
It's a broken escalator. What am I to do? I'm stuck.
Help!
Yes.
Somebody turn on the escalator. There's 2 people stuck on it.
Damien.
Idiots.
Apparently,
We're gonna-
Laz hasn't seen the video.
I have not.
No. Thank you, Sakazo. Damien's working on Blood River outskirts. Then after that, Dan the man.
And oh man,
He is doing something. Boreas Colossus and art review.
yes.
Boring ass. And it's going to be funny when it's like someone really starts calling him by the wrong name or something like that. Oh,
Like Shrek.
oh wait. I didn't know Arius was hosting me. I guess I should have paid attention to that. Hey, Arius. Thanks for hosting me, baby. You know I love you.
Good job, Perez.
And where did Arius go? Is he getting coffee now?
He fell over.
Yeah, he disappeared from chat. Then Sorcerer Steve is working on map review. Or did I cover Sanyo?
No, you didn't.
Sanyo was working on map review and Blood River outskirts and conversation bugs. Then after that, Sorcerer Steve is working on map review and Libris Ruins bugs.
Bug.
Are you sure about that? That bug didn't sound very enthusiastic.
Bug.
Okay, Seawolf.
That's a lot better.
You did Seawolf.
I know. I just want to say it again, just see if you'll do it.
Seawolf.
And are we going to talk about an energy vortex? Is the energy vortex in game right now? No.
I haven't seen him. Otherwise, I would think he'd be
The energy
doing
vortex
with
list
Schroeder right
Rostov is not here right now. Otherwise, he's probably working on reviewing the maps and trying to figure out,
He has a job.
hey, what's this work thing?
Pink llama.
Pink llama. Purple llama.
Yep. And then he's working on the llama drama and bugs
Bug.
and the Isle of Storms. Over in tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Working on trap refactoring, finalization, and bugs.
Bug.
Eric. NPC quests, and playtesting and bugs.
Bug.
And then JY. Oh man, I needed areas for that one. And interactives. Then the Deathbringer one and only working on performance and 2 types of tape. Blue and lime green. So, well, it's like painter's tape. But I have the red. I don't have blue and lime green here.
Lime green makes a really great green screen.
Lime green painter's tape?
Hey, there's all sorts of hacks. You know how many videos I watch for what I wanted?
Well, you could have gone the route of the lime green poster board.
Poster board and lime green duct tape. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I may have seen that one or a couple of them. The funny thing is, and then they're all talking about the lighting and everything else, and it's like, I have no lighting.
You know, if you're ever going to stream and you start seeing all those things about lighting, disregard all those videos. Turn your stream on, see what you need, put the lights in the right direction. You don't need all that crazy shit.
Hey. Some days I do.
Yeah, but you didn't go out and build any spotlights. You got a desk light. You pull the chain out.
No, I don't even have a desk light. I have the light on the ceiling fan right now.
Well, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
even have a lamp in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually just using the daylight in the room. There is not a single light on right now. So
Yeah.
Trails. See trails.
Then after that, we do have Burning Toad.
the burn.
Trying to figure out QA bugs and supporting them. As well as trying to figure out how am I going to create a rent user interface and servers.
That's buggy.
We can't talk about that yet.
It's buggy. It says it right there on screen. I can talk about it all I want.
Oh yeah.
It's buggy. I'm not saying anything that ain't on screen.
Okay, in servers. Tassel is working on the redoing the web store again and localization. Our useless overhead group, we have NFG Andrea working on the QA and live bug forums. The Dippy Bird performance and release 43 tasks. And I did some experimentation, and some of those scenes are running really quickly in the QA server. Hey, I'm not saying anything Chris hasn't said.
That's right.
So, yeah. Some. Gorn working on general business in his red Speedo. Hutch working on art review and map review.
All those medals.
Well, see, he's got the Jacob's ladder to where he can hang them off of.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And then after that, Hutch working on art review and map review and art direction and prefab updates. The Attenwood is sanity testing and foruming and regression testing. Lord British, he's trying to become general business and Jira.
Can we have two general business?
You know what? Some days we have more than
Seems like
three.
A power struggle. Seems like a power struggle to me.
See, today we only have 3 general businesses. So
It's about the business.
I know. Chaos is working on CS direction and support and offers in Jira and IT. Seraphina's working on regression testing and playtesting and shipping and customer support.
Wonderful customer support and reality television.
Oh yeah, we haven't even told everybody about that one. And Dorkstar is working on the release 43 Jira triage and release 43 post. It's coming soon to a Dev Plus post near you, and art review and general business and the quarter 3 post. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday.
We need
they're
some
working on
major
today?
business.
No idea.
Forget about the general business. We need some major business.
We need lots. Lots.
Although Captain Business just now, you can get rid of him. You can get rid of that. Yeah, do we want to burst the bubble and tell everybody a little about that, or is that a very well kept secret? I don't guess it's a secret since it's all over the internet, for crying out loud.
What's that? Do tell.
A certain one of our developers is appearing on some certain little reality series somewhere out there on the ether. How about that? I actually don't know the name of the show. Jack probably has more information than I do.
I have no idea what you're talking about because I completely blanked on what you're doing because I was responding to a message someone had.
Pay attention.
Customer service.
What about customer service?
A little bit more.
Reality TV.
Oh boy. Word.
Well, you could have gone with the IT crowd if you like some British humor.
It's just a laugh track.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I have no
Okay,
idea.
I guess we're not telling anybody.
I
about
guess
it.
not.
I don't know where you're going, man. Don't know where you're going.
Sorry.
And Justin's texting me now.
Yeah.
Somebody's going on a
So
show.
wait till you hear what Justin's got to say. If she's going to tell you what I think she's going to tell you.
Justin actually watched that TV show. So.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Justin
I don't like
actually
that
sat
show.
down to watch it, but I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah,
What
she
show?
actually watched it, and she was very entertained.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't do reality TV at all, so yeah.
I wonder why they call
Because
it
a single dad seeking doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. You don't do reality TV. We just stream real life to millions of people on the internet every day. You don't do anything reality.
Then turn around and post it on
yeah,
on
you
YouTube,
know,
completely unedited.
we don't have anything to do
I don't
anything
care.
like that.
Yeah.
So what show are you talking about?
Single dad. It was on TLC. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Single dad seeking, and our lovely customer service agent, Serafina, was one of the contestants. Yep.
Ta-da.
And if you want to see her picture, it's all the way at the bottom. There's Serafina. Yep.
All the way at the bottom.
All the way at the bottom. Well, before you get to the
Bottom.
comments. Oh, see, you're not looking at the article.
Oh, I'll take some.
See, that's what you get for not.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm looking at the article. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I'm not looking at the picture.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. I mean, we didn't even cover the massively overpowered article that just came out last night.
Well, I didn't see it last night.
Why not?
You notice this thing is 48-hour telethon starting in a couple
Oh,
hours. That
yeah.
we've sort of been a little bit preoccupied with.
A little
I
bit
don't know.
preoccupied by it? Yeah.
Just a wee bit preoccupied with. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Haven't had much chance to do any extracurricular reading.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The silly thing is, Google has decided to start archiving all of my searching history and everything else, and so now even when I'm like scrolling through the news on my phone, I'm getting like stuff like updates on my phone about Shroud of the Avatar now. Thank you, Google, for
I hate marketing.
cultivating my news for me, because I really don't like that.
Probably a lot of
I'd
porn
rather
stuff.
look at something that I want
it's
to look at.
curated just for you.
Yeah,
based
you know
on
what?
your browsing and shopping habits. In other words,
I
they're
don't-
tracking your ass. That's right.
Exactly.
Shroud
I
and
don't like that.
Pornhub. Shroud and Pornhub.
And there's a few others
Yeah,
in there.
it's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
don't-
Netflix.
Netflix and chill with myself. It's like, I'm really annoyed at Google for doing that. It's like,
Yeah, we all
I,
are.
I don't want them doing that at
Is,
all.
uh,
And I've tried to
well,
opt out all of their
it's-
privacy things as well, but that doesn't work.
Cancel your subscription and then get rid of them. They're not worth what you pay for.
My $30 a
He's
month
right,
phone
they're
bill
not.
as well? Or are you talking about
Because they sell you.
Well, it's just like Facebook that they sell you to.
Get rid of Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't
something
ever
about
use
it.
it again.
They should
Yeah.
be paying us.
So, you killed that massively overpowered article. I guess we can talk about that next week.
Well, I didn't kill it. I'm still looking for it.
It's in chat. Scroll up.
Which article?
It's a short article. Shroud of the Avatar has plans to attract more players and keep them around. But if you read the article, it doesn't really say that. In the hopes of attracting and encouraging more player investors and Soda, Portalarium took to Reddit for a Q&A section that did not leave everyone quite satisfied. During the Ask Me Anything, Portalarium explained why it's not doing a wipe before release.
What?
They did a wipe at persistence. And since there's been a crap ton of real money transactions as well as trades of in-game gold for things, it would not be fair to anybody.
That's right. There's been almost
there's
a year's worth of commerce gone on in this game.
Yeah.
You can't just wipe out a year's worth of transactions. Sorry, but
nope. Yeah. They have. They responded to those upset at the slow rollout of the single-player version. It's probably because less people are going to play the single-player version than the
probably
MMO
because
aspect.
that's going to be the last part of it released.
Yeah. And promise more user interface polish and address frustration over players not being able to find certain NPCs. Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
They
at times.
sleep.
Yeah, they sleep at times.
Bye.
The studio said that right now it is seeing around a 500 player concurrency. So that's about 500 active players at any time in all the game modes. Although it expects this to increase as they start promoting the game more. And so how's the game team planning in attracting new players to the game as it heads towards launch? They've been testing out a free trial system for the last few months, and in the next few months they'll begin promoting this more and more as the game improves to bring in new players. To keep players around long term, they'll be working on more high-end content around the end of the year. Woo. High-end content around the end of the year. Yay. As the official Shroud of the Avatar Reddit locked the AMA for additional discussions and comments, some players took to the unofficial Reddit for a rebuttal in which they expressed some concerns that weren't addressed to their liking. Yeah. It's Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit.
I just don't get Reddit.
Hey, it's called a forum that's uncensored for the most part.
It's called Trolls.
Yeah, lots of them. Yep. Hey, it's a step above 4chan. A step above.
You think?
Well, I said a step above. I didn't say a significant step
I don't
above.
know. I would actually think I can get more reliable news on personally.
Not quite, unless you want to really talk about golden showers. But then,
I said reliable. I didn't say what.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yep.
It's that time, Jackie. We gotta start wrapping it up and getting out of here.
Yeah.
And you know what that
you
means.
can tell people about the community calendar.
We gotta tell people about the NBN Shroud of the Avatar app. That's right. If you want to check out what's going on in game and you happen to be at the grocery store, you can always use the NBN Shroud of the Avatar app to look at the calendar and go, holy crap, I better get home. I'm missing the party. Or if you want to go on that dungeon run or you want to know what's going on while you're at work, go out and get the NBN Soda app. It's available in the Google Play Store, the iTunes Store, and the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. You'll have access to Soda Map, the Soda Forums, the Soda Community Calendar, radio stations, our podcast, Soda Help, and much, much more. All in the palm of your hands and all for free. You can go to nbnn.info and just click on the links there, and that'll bring you to the appropriate site. Or you can just search on your electronic device for Shroud of the Avatar or NBNN and download the app directly. But meanwhile, the Soda Community Calendar is available, and this weekend coming up, I'm sure it's got to be there on the calendar someplace, probably under the Airy Funds calendar. But we got to just mention the 48-hour live stream starting at 12:01 tonight. About midnight, folks.
It's right there. It's in red.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
But, you know, I
Don't forget, on the community
color
calendar,
problem.
all times are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. And yeah, today at 12 and 6, around the clock, two idiots interpret the news, so you don't have to. On WRFB, a little show called Lunch with Laz and Jack. Today at 7 p.m., don't forget Phoenix Republic PvE nights. You can join Kazan Phoenix or Malhari, and you can ask them for more information if you need it. At 7 p.m. if you're interested in some PvP.
With the proper PvP-ness.
You need to go to the town of Vengeance and kill everyone that you see, because Vengeance Madness is an open PvP event. And it is a Royal Rumble. Whoever has the most kills at the end of an hour wins. Yay, kill everybody for an hour. At 7 on WRFB.
WRFB.
This is the 70s at 7. At 10 o'clock, DJ Jack Dothogasladen is doing a Chaotic Casualties, which is a total request set on Avatar's Radio. And I just dropped my phone. At the same time, on WRFB.
WRFB.
Is the Record Room.
PvP-ness.
And as Laz said, 12:01, Arius is kicking off the Just One Life community stream, which is a 48-hour-long stream, and benefiting the Airy Fund and the Trevor Project. Just go to airyfund.org for more information. At 7 a.m., wake up! New Britannia with Wolfdom and Celine. Although I did hear a possible rumor of an extra special guest.
Not a rumor, and this is going to be live. This is
Chris.
going to be an interview with the Dippy Bird himself.
Yeah, Chris is going to be
Wake Up New Britannia tomorrow
Showing
morning
up.
on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. With Wolfton
Yes.
and Celine.
That's right. 10 a.m. Prism is presenting their second annual The Bear, and the Maiden Fair, benefiting the Just One Life and Trevor Project. So don't forget, that's going to be linked on the forums, and that's going to be out in Diamond Fields. At 10 a.m. also is the Paxlayer General Meeting taking place inside of their Discord and TeamSpeak stuff.
Backslayer.
I know.
Backslayer.
Church of the Dark Star is probably going to be canceled because
And of
somebody's
course,
probably in the hospital.
The lovely Mistress of Chaos back in the hospital again. I gotta wish her another speedy recovery out there. Poor girl's just constantly getting banged up. And of course, we hope to see her back on the airwaves soon.
Then after that, we do have the Swap Shop with Zeke the Freak starting at 6 until 8 on WRFB.
WRFB.
At 7 p.m., the EVL Monster Mash Dungeon Crawl starting on the Overworld map outside of Soultown, and that's going to be led by the Dungeon Master, Denied. At 8 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Asclepius and Lord Baldrith are going to be doing their weekly summary on Echoes from the Cavern. And then at 8:30, Paxlayer General Meeting Evening Edition. At 10 o'clock begins the Noma Promo Asia Edition.
Now with requests.
Now with requests.
What?
Did I?
Oh, good.
Justin, did
Now
I?
with
I don't know.
requests.
I don't.
What?
Did I? Did I? I don't know if I did or not.
But
What did you do? A request? You
Justin
made a request?
saying that I told her to shut up, and I don't know. Did I? Did I tell her to shut
Oh,
up?
man.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Then after that, where am I at? 1 a.m. Sunday. We've got the Noma promo.
Sunday.
Sunday.
At the Fairpark Coliseum.
Asia edition. 6 a.m. is the Noma promo European edition. And then 9 a.m. Avatar's Radio. Striker Sparhawks doing Lost in the Spaces, which is an eclectic flow of tunes. At noon is going to be the Americas edition of the Noma promo out in the Novian Market. at 12:30 in New Britannia Market. If you go find the museum, you can join Bo and Bloodgood for Astronomy Night. At 2 p.m., the Bear Tavern is doing their pub crawl because, you know what? All great adventures start in a pub. That's what I learned from Dungeons & Dragons.
And they end up with you crawling.
Sometimes.
Or
Sometimes, yeah. Yep. And 7 p.m. on Sunday, I don't know if Arius is going to be doing it or not on WRFB.
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay, he's going to be doing it live,
I
isn't
understand.
he? Yeah.
He's going to be doing that while we're doing the 4-hour portion of the party. Yeah.
Excellent. He's going to be doing the GMC Top 20 Countdown, which is the gay music charts.
On
some good music there. Yeah. And then after that,
bacon!
And then after that, the final event of the evening of the weekend is going to be Sizzling with Lady Addie on Avatar's radio. I think Justin's hearing things. She heard my text ping, and then I giggled and then whispered "shut up" under my breath.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I don't know.
Always go back to the tape, my friend. So.
That's not going to happen. Let's be honest with
There is
ourselves.
no
That's not
tape.
going to happen.
There is no tape.
That's our community calendar and Shroud of the Avatar for this weekend.
That's right. All sorts of great stuff going on out there in the world. Well, Sater, you just lost a lot of points on the man card for that one, man.
What'd he do?
No bacon. He's a vegan.
Oh, well, he also only does one meal a day, and he's lost 25 pounds or so.
I only do one meal a day.
Yeah, but he's lost
that for years.
He's lost like 25 pounds recent, 35 pounds now.
Yeah.
So he's doing good.
And he's over there eating bacon.
What do you eat these days? That tofu bacon?
He's taking the protein straight from the source.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
Suckling it directly.
90 grams.
His wife is extremely happy with what's going on.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
120 grams.
You just have to watch his Facebook page, and then you'll be like, dude. And he's also developing a video game. The story's written by his daughter.
Ooh, very
and
cool.
It's actually pretty sweet. So, and the screenshots that I've seen, and she's almost 9. So,
she's writing storyline for video games. She's giving Lum a run for the money, is what you're telling me?
Yes. Yeah.
Put her to work.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's child labor.
Right along. Of course, got to remind you folks, SodaCon Austin 2017 coming up. Ticket sales are ending soon, so go ahead and get your tickets. You don't get them before sales end, you're SOL. That's all I'm going to say. All sorts of information is posted on the forums or at sodacon.austin.org. You can get the latest information and links to the forums, what's going on out there. Of course, I'd like to thank all the folks that are supporting us throughout the weekend. I'm not going to go through the regular list. I'm going to actually bring up the other list, if I can find it here again. There we go.
You're gonna have to share your phone screen on the stream.
Yeah, no. I believe he
private.
actually has a chat right there on his computer that he can actually probably window out. But
What are you talking about?
Just One Life 48-hour live stream happening starting just in a couple hours to help prevent LGBTQ youth suicide. I'd like to thank Portalarium, of course, for offering up some goodies. Tryon Worlds for offering up goodies. Relics by Rild, of course, offering up goodies. And, of course, Game Codes by Marquee Dragon also offering up stuff. Live coverage will be happening right here on NBNN throughout the whole stream. And, of course, all this is to support teen suicide prevention and, of course, benefiting the Airy Fund and the Trevor Project. So don't forget, if you get out there and you see this stuff happening, you want to help make a difference, a minimum donation, $25, gets you a cloak and Shrouded Avatar, gets you entered into the grand prize raffle. And again, the minimum of 1 game key and digital prizes, along with the cloak for a $25 donation, are going to be there. And we're hoping to add quite a bit more to that package. But at minimum, at least there's a $45 game key and digital prizes associated with that $25 donation. And you get the cloak. So I'm not going to say any more because in a few hours, we're going to be back bringing it to you for the rest of the weekend. So with that, I want to thank, of course, Shroud Marketplace. Jack, you want to tell the folks about the marketplace?
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Currently, there's over 50 different players that have set up shop on Shroud Marketplace. Don't forget, each shop is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and everything else. So go ahead and register for an account, and then go ahead and go play around in the categories. Latest item that was just posted on Shroud Marketplace is a commission-free vendor from Sator's Stinky Sewer Shop. I just posted one of my stripped accounts. If you're looking for getting access to all the episodes and you need a citizen account on the cheap. Then after that, yeah, anything and everything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, from accounts all the way to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything is available on Shroud Marketplace. And if you have something and you want to sell it, you can just register for that vendor account. And it's actually time, because we're running late. We have to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and or listening in Discord and WRSB.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you throughout the 48-hour live stream coming up later on tonight. We love you guys. We love doing this for you, and we will be back later on. You'll be listening in on all sorts of stuff happening over the weekend, and our show will be back on Monday. So till then, stay tuned, NBNN, for more hijinks and shenanigans, the latest news, sports, entertainment, and of course the 48-hour live stream happening in a few hours right here on NBN. Have a great weekend. Come join us for the event, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your weekend. This is clear. Almost.
Nope.
Why not?